Welcome to the Philippine Motor Show. This is Autofocus. I'm Butch Gamboa. Now here's the menu of some of our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry. Starting off with a review of the recently launched midsize SUV from Audi, the Audi Q7 TDI, including a glimpse of some of the latest automobile models and concept cars from around the world, plus a feature-to-feature comparison of the Toyota Wigo, recently awarded as the Mini of the Year in the just concluded Autofocus People's Choice Awards, and one of the top sellers from Suzuki, the Swift, as they go head-to-head. We'll also have the latest developments in the local auto sector and our continuing special feature on the effects of excise tax on the automobile industry with this week's insight from the President of Peugeot Philippines, Mr. Glenn Dasig. The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
So there I was, standing on top of the world. But then I asked myself, what lies beyond success? I wanted to give back, be a force of change. I dream of a place where children can realize their potential, to live and love life, be kings and queens, and fight for their dreams.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the Automobile Show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Audi. The Audi Q7 is dubbed the Great Quattro, a shining example of presence, precision, and performance that has captivated luxury SUV buyers since it was first introduced in the market in 2005. Now, the all-new second-generation Q7 is here, and like its predecessor, it continues in the footsteps of its award-winning lineage. This is this week's car review. The 2017 Q7 is expressive and striking, filled with styling details that cement it as the flagship of the Audi Q family. A sculpturally molded single-frame grille dominates the front, while horizontal crossbars project an image of strength and confidence. At the corners, intense wheel arches and a strong shoulder line emphasize the width. At the back, the tailgate extends around the rear pillars, creating an unmistakable presence. Beyond the looks, Audi has used their expertise in motorsports to boast a substantial weight loss for the all-new Q7. It weighs some 325 kilograms less than its predecessor without sacrificing safety and integrity. This was done through the use of high-tech materials such as hot-stamped steel and aluminum on the body panels. The weight loss also contributes to improved handling, acceleration, and braking. In addition to its weight reduction program, Audi's new flagship SUV is actually shorter and narrower than its predecessor, yet it offers a roomier interior across all rows. Inside, the Q7 features Audi's breakthrough virtual cockpit with a 12.3-inch TFT display replacing the traditional instrument cluster. This allows the car to show a variety of engine and vehicle information, multimedia settings, and route guidance from the GPS satellite navigation system easily. This customizable display is backed up by the newest version of the Multimedia Interface or MMI with haptic feedback to improve usage. As always, the Q7 boasts of 3 rows of seats, with the last row folding with just the press of a button. With both this and the second row folded, it boasts of one of the largest cargo spaces in its class. Plus, the rear loading lip has been reduced, allowing for a more convenient loading. The rear tailgate features power actuation as well as can be operated hands-free. A kick or sweeping motion underneath the center of the rear bumper is enough to open or close the tailgate. Currently, Audi Philippines is offering 2 engines for the Q7. The award-winning 3.0-liter TDI V6 engine, good for 272 horsepower and 600 Newton-meters of torque. A 2.0-liter TFSI gasoline engine with 252 horsepower and 370 Newton-meters of torque is also available. This power is transmitted through an 8-speed automatic and then to the standard Quattro all-wheel drive system. The sporty handling dynamics, unusual for an SUV, results from the close coordination between all departments within technical development. The engines harmoniously deliver their power to the road practically loss-free via a superior chassis. This interplay of components provides the ideal basis for dynamic handling. Given also the Quattro drive, a quick-shifting Tiptronic, and a low overall weight, each trip, whether on the freeway or a winding country road, brings the dynamic handling of a sedan to mind. Meanwhile, the developers never neglected the need for a stable driving style off paved roads or the desired dynamic gear mode. The Audi Q7 performs impressively on any terrain. Safety is always paramount to the all-new Audi Q7, and it comes with a multitude of both active and passive safety features, such as multi-collision brake assist system and Audi Pre-Sense. The former initiates braking automatically in case of an accident to reduce the risk of skidding and mitigate greater damage, while the latter puts tension on the seatbelts and closes the windows and sunroof when the system detects a dangerous situation leading to a collision. The 2017 Audi Q7 is definitely tour de force when it comes to design, drive, and of course, cutting-edge technology. It once again cements Audi's reputation for creating a benchmark once more. It is the embodiment of Audi's philosophy of advancement through technology. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Welcome back to Autofocus, and we now have the latest auto industry news. In line with the recent introduction of the all-new Vitara, Suzuki took select members of the motoring media to San Fernando, La Union to have a first-hand driving experience with this new model.
We want to make our media friend understand the total package of subcompact SUV Vitara performances, including acceleration, braking, handling, designing, everything. This is a subcompact SUV vehicle, so which is our not only a first time, but we decided to bring because before we have a model whose name is SX4. Engine size was 1.6 below. So unfortunately, this one already phased out, but there are still many inquiries in our dealership. Therefore, we decide to bring Vitara as a subcompact SUV look. So I hope market will accept this concept and choose this vehicle for their for daily life.
Suzuki showcased the vaunted reliability of the innovative features of the all-new Vitara by taking on the stretches of some of the country's major expressways as well as the nearby provinces all the way to Poro Point, La Union. Also during the event, Suzuki prepared treats and contests for the guests that featured the all-new Vitara.
Thank you for choosing our vehicle of Suzuki. So this time we are happy to launch our new model Vitara in our market in the Philippines. Now display our test drive unit is ready in our authorized dealership. So please come to our authorized dealership and let's have a test drive to taste. Maraming salamat po.
Meanwhile, Mazda Philippines recently staged the Jinbaitai Academy, a public test drive activity held at the Bonifacio Global City in Taguig.
Jinbaitai is the Mazda language for horse and rider as one. So they use this analogy of driving a Mazda or a Mazda car is like a rider and a horse as one. Being intuitive, you don't have to talk very much, and the cars will do exactly what you do. So that's how Mazda engineered the cars. We call it Jinbaitai. We are bringing the Jinbaitai Academy in Japan into Philippines. We have sent several of our trainers over to Japan to be trained. So it's quite extensive. It's a 2-week training that was in Japan, and they do it every day. And so the trainers are now in here. We invite the customers in for this weekend to come and try all the Mazda vehicle, which is now all new with GVC. So that's what this weekend's about.
The Jinbaitai Academy showcased the latest Mazda Sky Active models, which took on the specially designed Jinbaitai cores. Mazda's crossover lineup also made its test drive debut with the all-new CX-9 7-seater, the all-new CX-5 compact, and the refreshed 2018 CX-3 subcompact crossover on hand for customers to feel and experience.
The overall objective is to be able to, the engineers spend so much effort and time on engineering the cars. The pedals of the vehicle, the seating position, the ergonomics of the car, and how they drive it. So there is something that we want to share about how Mazda intends to show how people need to drive. And a lot of people say they drive a Mazda, you don't get tired.
Aside from the informative test drive sessions, customers also learn from Mazda Japan Trade Jinbaitai instructors about each vehicle's design innovations that contribute to deliver the signature Mazda driving experience. Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine, takes another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Motoring Today is now on the web. Watch this episode or other past episodes of the country's longest-running motoring program any time of the day by logging on to our website, motoringtoday.ph. Motoring Today is now online, just a click away.
Welcome back to this edition of Autofocus, the country's premier automobile TV and online magazine. We'll have more news about the auto industry still up ahead, but in the meantime, here's our feature-to-feature comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head. Nowadays, young professionals or yuppies are excited to buy their first car. The initial vehicle model that they consider to own is a cute car that is fun to drive, fuel efficient, and affordable. Let's take a look which of these two mini cars will suit your taste. The Suzuki Swift is fitted with a 1.2-liter 4-cylinder engine that is mated to a 4-speed automatic. The combination gives the Swift a performance that matches its strong looks. Additionally, the Swift is fuel efficient with its 1.2-liter dual-jet engine that is rated with 90 PS of power along with 120 Nm of torque. Meanwhile, the Toyota Wigo is powered with a VVTi engine for a more fuel-efficient drive that is also matched with 4-speed automatic transmission. It runs on a gasoline engine that now delivers 66 horsepower and 89 Nm of torque. Focusing on the exterior look, the floating roof, short overhangs, and large lamp clusters of the Swift make for a clean sense of style that is a stranger to unnecessary angles, lines, and gashes. On the other hand, outside, the revitalized design of the Wigo showcases a sporty and fun silhouette that speaks volumes compared to its previous model thanks to its front grille and 14 inches of alloy wheels. Next, the interiors. Inside, the Swift continues with its clean approach with all its business-like design. It reflects on the texturing on the dashboard that is consistent with the controls that are dependable. With its dimensions which are smaller than other subcompact hatchbacks out there, interior space is at a premium. It is also equipped with a multi-informational display, new touchscreen infotainment, and a new climate control system. Meanwhile, for the Wigo, it's obvious that it shows off its redesigned interior with new seat patterns and door trims. The driver and passenger seats are sliding and reclining, while the rear seats are bench folding. Adding to the treat is a more refreshing appearance that has been granted on its multi-function and navigation-ready audio system. The infotainment system now offers quicker response and a sharper display, along with steering wheel mounted controls. Both the Swift and the Wigo don't compromise safety and security. The Swift has a dual sensor brake support which features a monocular camera and laser sensor plus high beam assist that automatically switches high and low beam according to the vehicle's surroundings. And one of the other features in the package is adaptive cruise control system, which maintains a certain distance to the vehicle in front. The Wigo also ensures safety and security with standard SRS airbags for both the driver and passenger. Additionally, all new variants of the Wigo are now armed with anti-lock brake system. Moreover, with the anti-theft system, which is an immobilizer and alarm, and the wireless door lock, you don't have to worry about security. The Toyota Wigo and Suzuki Swift are definitely cute cars that first-time vehicle owners consider to buy. I'm sure you will definitely have fun driving any one of them around the metro or even on out-of-town trips. More about the automobile here on Autofocus as we usher in our segment featuring the autos of the world, spotlighting concept cars as well as newly launched and about to be launched automobile models from around the world. For your exciting viewing on this edition of your Automobile Electronic Magazine, we have the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. Watch this.
The all-new 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid electrifies the minivan segment, adding an innovative, advanced hybrid powertrain to the Pacifica's no-compromises combination of functionality, versatility, technology, and bold styling, all starting for less than $35,000 with the available federal tax credit. The 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid lineup features two highly equipped models, starting at $41,995 US manufacturer's suggested retail price, not including destination. With the available $7,500 federal tax credit, customers can get the Pacifica Hybrid as low as $34,495, not including any state or local incentives. The 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid is the only hybrid minivan, offering an innovative and advanced powertrain that delivers a seamless, efficient driving experience, plus an estimated 30 miles of all-electric range, 530 miles of total range, and 80 miles per gallon equivalent in city driving. Not only does the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid offer the segment's only hybrid powertrain, it also offers many of the same features offered by the gasoline-powered Pacifica, including tri-pane panoramic sunroof, 10-inch seatback touchscreens, ParkSense parallel perpendicular park assist, 360-degree surround view camera, ventilated seats, rotary e-shifter, capless fuel filler, hands-free sliding doors and liftgate, and KeySense programmable key fob.
We'll have more news about the automobile and its industry after we pause for another short break. I'll be right back.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
Your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life can now be watched online. Just click on businessandleisure.ph and watch this week's show and other past episodes of Business and Leisure at your most convenient time of the day. Business and Leisure is now on the web. Watch it anytime.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the show for the automobile enthusiast, and back to more auto industry developments. In line with Prestone's 90th anniversary, the brand recently launched the Anak ng Mekaniko Scholarship Program to pay tribute to the unsung heroes of the automotive industry. According to Prestone, the scholarship program aims to support the automotive repair and maintenance services sector in the Philippines by providing free college education to chosen children of local auto mechanics.
Prestone is launching the Anak ng Mekaniko Scholarship Program. It is meant to give a scholarship to the sons or daughters, mga anak ng mekaniko. You know, the mechanics have always been Prestone's most loyal consumers or endorsers of the brand. And our mechanics, ang mekaniko ng Pilipinas, ay highly trusted by our consumers. When a car owner drives to the mechanic shop, she or he will generally trust the mechanic as to what to do with the car. So the same trust we want to give back, because our mechanics have been really promoting or endorsing our brand because they know it's a quality brand, Prestone. So now it's our turn to give them back an opportunity for their children to be a scholar of Prestone.
Anak ng Mekaniko Scholarship Program is open to all high school graduates, graduating senior high school students, passers of the Alternative Learning System or Philippine Education Placement Test, as well as those who want to go back to complete their college education. A total of 9 scholars will be granted a full scholarship to a 4-year course of their choice at any STI college branch.
All they have to do is submit an essay, provide a proof of employment or a barangay certificate that they are indeed an auto mechanic by profession, and then they would have to submit that essay to our designated address, so the contact details are provided, and that there's an application form, and that essay is evaluated by ourselves and our partners, so that we would make sure that these students are deserving. Also has, you know, a really drive to make a difference in their lives and the lives of their families.
So we invite everyone, our mechanics who have children who are going to the university or the college in the next school year, to join our Anak ng Mekaniko Scholarship Program. For those of you who know any mechanic with qualified children, please invite them to join and watch for the news brought to you by our media partners, including Sunshine TV.
And finally, Auto Italia Philippines recently launched the Piaggio Ape, the 3-wheel wonder from India, in an event held at the Philinvest City, Alabang.
Piaggio Ape, we have 2 different types of Piaggio Ape. One, the commercial vehicle, and the petrol engine. No? The commercial vehicle is basically diesel, so it could be used for several purposes. No? First, for passengers. If you want to load a lot of people, then the passenger can load up to 8 people. No? And for deliveries, it can carry up to 700 kilos. So it would be nice, and you're right, since it's classified as a non-conventional motorcycle, it doesn't have color coding and it can go through EDSA, so that would be a perfect vehicle, especially for young entrepreneurs who want to start business. You want to start small and you want to minimize the risk. Piaggio Ape would be the best. Why? First, it's not very expensive. It's actually very reasonable price. If you do well, you can multiply it quickly. If you don't do well, you can just sell the vehicle and the loss is very minimal. So it would be good opportunity for young people who wants to go into business. No? And for the petrol side naman, ang petrol side is basically just for passengers. No? This is the one that we believe will be replacing the tricycles in the country. It's more convenient for the driver, especially during the rainy season. They won't get wet. And for the passengers, most especially, because it's a very comfortable ride. Unlike in a tricycle wherein you're cramped, nakayuko, you know, all this stuff. This one you can sit perfectly, and no matter how tall you are, it's a very comfortable sitting.
Additionally, all Piaggio Ape variants are fully customizable. Business owners can play along different configurations on all of its 4 models and turn it into mobile stores, transport vehicle, roving advertising, and many more. We have a lot more about the automobile coming up. In the meantime, here's our what and where to have them for our car enthusiasts on Automart. Here now is Automart with products and services geared toward the automobile enthusiasts.
Motul is the most trusted motor oil of the top teams competing in some of the world's most grueling race competitions, the WRC, the WTCC, and the Japan GT. Motul is the only 100% fully synthetic motor oil in the market. It has antioxidant properties that prevent premature thickening and aging due to thermal stress and guarantees total engine protection. For more information about Motul engine oils, visit www.motul.com.ph or visit Autoplus Sports Zentrium located along EDSA, across White Plains, for Motul's opening year promo of greatly reduced prices.
Out and out, car aficionados do not patronize just any custom shop for upgrades. SpeedLab has been in the business of setting up and sprucing cars for so long that it has become an institution in the local motoring scene. Custom-built headers, racing filters, Unichip programming and installation, dyno testing are just some of their specialties, which also include preventive maintenance solutions, overhauls, fleet maintenance, and even fuel economy testing. For your next car upgrade, check out SpeedLab located at number 11 Pagataan Street, Banawe, Quezon City.
Those who have similar notable products and services that appeal to auto enthusiasts, you can have them showcased on the Autofocus Automart. For placement, just call STV at 633-4422. Automart, products and services for the automobile enthusiasts.
The power of Strada. It's your sport truck.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life can now be watched online. Just click on businessandleisure.ph and watch this week's show and other past episodes of Business and Leisure at your most convenient time of the day. Business and Leisure is now on the web. Watch it anytime.
Motoring Today is now on the web. Watch this episode or other past episodes of the country's longest running motoring program any time of the day by logging on to our website, motoringtoday.ph. Motoring Today is now online, just a click away.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the electronic magazine exclusive to the automobile and its industry. And up next is this edition's special feature. If you've been following this program religiously, you know that we are now running a short series on the proposed increase on excise tax on automobiles. Just recently, we had Mr. Froy Ditiangkin, Vice President of Mitsubishi Motors Philippines, in the series. This week, we have with us the President of Peugeot Philippines. The proposed automobile excise tax is part of the present administration's comprehensive tax reform package and has been the biggest news in the motoring industry lately.
This has been in the news every now and then. It's been widely talked about. One of the industries that will be affected largely by this tax reform program is the automotive industry, because from a certain level of percentage, that percentage will now be increased on different tranches of prices. Now, as the prices move up, the taxes go up as well. It is now at the Senate being deliberated upon on a regular basis. There are consultations that are being done on a regular basis as well, both with importers as well as with consumer groups. And this, I believe, is a good dialogue to ensure that the government or the program in its final state would have captured the essence and the different needs and wants of those different groups.
The proposed excise tax is targeted to be implemented next year, but there is no definite timeline as of now. Many feel that the effects of the new excise tax will be different for each car company.
Peugeot, as a European brand, we are the world's second largest European brand, and as such, we cater to a select clientele and a niche part of the market. And as such, we believe that although we may have initial impact in the long term, because our customers demand a certain level of standard, they demand a certain type of quality from our products and services, we believe that the effect to us in the long term will actually be, we won't be affected as much. From a product mix point of view, once it is the initial part of the enactment or implementation of the tax, I believe will slow down the industry a bit. But, and that's a natural effect of any changes in any fiscal reform. Now, in the long term, because of our growing economy, the resilience of our country, and the ability of the Filipinos to improve their lives, I believe that we will continue to grow as an industry. And for us in Peugeot, we believe that we are going to gain further ground as we introduce more world-class and very leading products and services in the country.
As the world's second largest European brand, Peugeot has to live up to its name, especially since it continues to win recognition and respect for its different models. The latest one is for 2017.
Well, we won the 2017 European Car of the Year. The all-new 3008 was awarded the European Car of the Year early this year in the Geneva Motor Show. We're very proud of that. That's just a snapshot of what we intend to offer to the market. We will continue to provide world-class products and services. We are a lifestyle brand, and we will continue to hone in on the lifestyle aspect of what Peugeot offers, and that is in line with our objective of earning the trust and confidence of our customers. We're very happy to note that Peugeot has seen a tremendous amount of growth in the first half of the year compared to last year. We've done 249 units from January to June of this year. That's compared to 176 last year. That's equivalent to about 41% growth year over year. This is because our Peugeot 308 continues to sell well. The 308 is actually 2014 European Car of the Year, and that's actually helped us a lot in terms of increasing our sales on a year-to-year basis.
Because the issue of the excise tax is still pending at the Senate level, Mr. Glenn Dasig regrets that he cannot provide projections as well as the numbers until the end of the year as far as Peugeot is concerned. But with the Philippine motorists' continued acceptance of the brand, the Peugeot president is confident of their place in the Filipinos' lifestyle.
We definitely continue to become a lifestyle brand. part of the Peugeot experience is us bringing the French lifestyle. So our promos continue to be all about travels, all about lifestyle trips, because this, we believe, are the things that our customers look forward to. We are the only French brand in the country, and as such, we would like to be purveyors of the best lifestyle experience the automotive industry can offer. I would like to invite everybody to our dealerships. We are present nationwide. We are in the major islands. We have one in Lipa, Alabang, Pasig, Green Hills, and Quezon Avenue. And down south, we have one in Bacolod, we have one in Cebu, and further down, we have Peugeot Cagayan de Oro. So please do have the time and check out our newest products. We have a full range of sedans, small sedans, all the way to executive sedans, as well as different types of crossovers, and the most comfortable van today, the Expert TP. Thank you very much.
We just heard from Mr. Glenn Dasig, President of Peugeot Philippines, which is under the umbrella of the Colombian Motors Corporation. With this short series, Autofocus will continue to be the sounding board for the automotive industry, and we will be happy to share the industry's insights on this issue with you. We now come to the final page of our electronic magazine as we again put on the spotlight concept cars as well as newly launched and about to be launched automobile models from around the world. This time we train the spotlight on the 2017 Honda Civic Si. Let's take a look.
The all-new 2017 Honda Civic Si Coupe and Civic Si Sedan went on sale at Honda dealerships last May with the manufacturer's suggested retail price starting at $23,900 for either the Si Coupe or Si Sedan. The exciting and dynamic Civic Si Duo, revealed just last month, are the latest and sportiest additions to the 10th generation Civic lineup, the most ambitious remake of Civic in the model's 44-year history. Powering the Civic Si is a high-performance, high-torque 1.5-liter direct-injected and turbocharged DOHC inline 4-cylinder engine with dual variable cam timing. Mated to a short-throw 6-speed manual transmission, the powertrain provides a dynamic driving experience with a much broader power band and significantly increased torque output compared to the previous Si. Peak output of 205 horsepower arrives 1,300 RPM lower in the rev range, and peak torque of 192 pound-foot-3 is produced 2,300 RPM earlier and sustained over 70% of the engine's rev range. The 2017 Civic Si Coupe and Sedan are significantly lighter than the previous generation models. Civic Si Sedan curb weight at 2,906 pounds is down 96 pounds from the previous model, while the Si Coupe at 2,889 pounds is 113 pounds lighter than before. Both models feature a more rigid body and upgraded chassis components, including a dual-pinion adaptive electric power steering system with variable ratios, sport-tuned suspension featuring a 2-mode adaptive damper system, a helical limited slip differential, larger 12.3-inch front brake rotors, and wider 235/40 R18 tires with an available summer tire option. In addition to adaptive dampers, suspension upgrades include stiffer spring rates, more rigid stabilizer bars, solid front and rear compliance bushings, and ultra-rigid front upper control arms shared with a track-ready Civic Type R. Wheel track for the new Si Sedan and Coupe has increased 1.2 inches at the front and 0.3 inches at the rear, offering improved stability, a lower center of gravity, and improved cornering performance. The Civic Si Coupe and Sedan offer 2 dynamic driving modes, Normal and Sport. The default Normal mode offers more comfort-oriented dynamics, while the Sport mode adjusts the suspension damping characteristics plus steering and throttle response for a more taut and direct driving experience. The 2017 Civic Si Coupe and Sedan are designed to provide a high level of collision safety performance in a wide variety of collision scenarios, including offset and oblique angle frontal collisions, as well as side and rear impacts. The Civic safety performance starts with its class-leading forward visibility and precise, stable, and predictable steering, handling, and braking performance.
And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your Automobile Electronic Magazine informative as well as entertaining. You can also check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. Until the next time, this has been your host, Butch Gamboa.